Assalamualaikum, I'm Nabihah. The topic that I want to discuss in this video is what is being judgmental. Being a judgmental person essentially means thinking, speaking, or behaving in a manner that reflects a critical and condemnatory point of view. When we are judgmental, we are critically nitpicking and finding faults with another person, group of people, idea, or situation. There are several factors why we judge something easily and how to overcome the problem from being a judgmental person. Judgmentalism is actually a defense mechanism. A defense mechanism actually is a type of conscious and unconscious technique that is used to protect the ego. The purpose of the ego is to keep us feeling isolated and separate from others as a survival instinct, and that often happens in various defense mechanisms. For the example, there are several types of defense mechanisms in psychology, such as displacement, repression, regression, and sublimation. However, ultimately being a judgmental is a self-esteem problem. By finding something to dislike or condemn about others, we are protecting ourselves from being vulnerable, avoiding our own faults, and inflating our egos with false self-worth. All of these points related back to our frail self-esteem. But there are some ways to counteract the judgmentalism. First is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is defined as individual acceptance of all of his or her attributes, positive or negative. It includes body acceptance, self-protection from negative criticism, and believing in one's capacity. The idea that self-acceptance can lay the foundation for positive mental health is what drives the inclusion of self-acceptance in the therapy and the problem from being a judgmentalism person. Higher self-acceptance can act as a protective factor or a buffer against this negative experience and judgmentalism. For example, a student who works hard only receives C or B in college could reach a point that self-acceptance in which he realizes that studying and taking exam is not his strong suit, and that is okay because he has another strength or abilities to use in the future. Then we can also counteract from being judgmental person with mindfulness. When being a judgmental is a habit, it causes your mind to become narrow so that you see with a tunnel vision. You can kiss to grounded in a reality, becoming lost in the world of your judgment instead. Mindfulness is about paying attention with the present moment. When you start to feel the walls of judgmentalism goes up, try noticing your surrounding instead. Feel the breeze that touch your skin, noticing the colors and sounds around you. By directing your focus to the present moment, you can cut the cycle of judgmental thoughts. So, there is a big difference between making judgments and being judgmental. Making judgment is come from a balanced and neutral mind, while on the other hand, judgmentalism comes from an imbalanced and reactive mind that is seeking to protect itself from being hurt by others. Being judgmentalism is not all bad. When our inner judge is balanced, we are able to make clear and a rational decision and avoid the potentially dangerous situation. Being critical also helps us to be a creative, innovative, and insightful about other people's problem. Avoid judgmentalism can protect us from psychological problems such as low self-esteem, depression, and anxiety. That's all from me. Thank you.